Hey guys, as you can see, I'm not here today, but we are going to continue talking about rounding our numbers by using our rounding roller coaster. Okay, so if I have the number 3,459 and I ask you to round this to the nearest thousands place, which number would I underline? If you said the 3, you are correct. So we're going to underline the 3 because it's in the thousands place. All right, what number is going to be the boss? Who are we going to draw an arrow to? If you said 4, you are correct. The 4 is the boss of the 3. So we need to find the number 4 on our rounding roller coaster. He is going to tell this 3 what to do. So the 4 is here, and the rule is the number is going to stay the same. So that means this number 3 in the thousands place is going to stay a 3, and all the numbers to the right are going to turn into a 0. So the 4 turns into a 0, the 5 turns into a 0, and then 9 turns into a 0. So if I wanted to round 3,459 to the nearest thousands place, I would get 3,000. All right, let's try another one. If I ask you to round 7,892 to the nearest thousands place, what number would you underline? If you said the number 7, you are correct. We will underline the number 7 because it's in the thousands place. All right, who is the boss of the 7? Who is the boss of the 7? If you said 8, you are correct. The number 8 is the boss of the 7 because it's the number to the right. All right, let's find our number 8 on this rounding roller coaster. Our number 8 on the rounding roller coaster is here. So I found my boss. The boss is going to tell the 7 what to do. What is the 8 telling the 7 to do? It's telling it to add one more. So the 7 is going to now be a 8. And what happens to all the numbers to the right? If you said turn into zeros, you are correct. So the 8 turns into a 0, the 9 turns into a 0, and the 2 turns into a 0. So 7,892 rounded to the nearest thousands place is 8,000. If you got that correct, give yourself a round of applause. Great job. All right, let's go a little bigger. So let's go with the number 45,299. All right, now I want to round to the nearest thousands place. Now be careful. What is the number in the thousands place? The number 5. Great. So the number 5 is in the thousands place because our numbers go one, tens, hundreds, thousands. Who is the boss of this 5? Who is the boss of the 5? The number 2, right, because it's the number to the right. That is the boss of this 5. What is this 2 telling the 5 to do? What is the 2 telling the 5 to do? If you said stay the same, you are correct. Let's find the number 2 on our rounding roller coaster. The number 2 is here, and it tells it to stay the same. So that 5 is going to stay the same. All right, what happens to the numbers to the right? They turn into zeros. Good job. But what happens to the numbers to the left? You put a box around it, and it stays the same. 45,299 rounded to the nearest thousands is 45,000.